Hello and welcome back to the Blubber Plays, our Nameless Empire, or Not Quite Qing, series. It's time to actually let some time pass. No. So, let's see what happens when our month ticks, if we suddenly... Boom! Look at that income! Oh, that's brilliant. No one in the world is going to compare to that at this stage. The next best person has a quarter-ish, well, maybe a third of our income, and we're going to take the 2 jewels that make that so in the first war against them. Let's check out what's ended up happening to the trade. No, how about you push to our capital, and they're sucking out value here, so I actually prefer to push up, which almost all goes to where I want it. I mean, a little bit of it gets eaten up by Ming here, possibly, but other than that, that's pretty good. So we speed up. Check out our boss. He's allied Champa. Okay, if you want to do that, I guess you can do that. And let's also check out our new manpower recovery. Yes, look at that, 400. That is pretty damn nice, is what that is. We can also take a look at what... Ooh. Oh, that's not so bad. I mean, I can just revoke a province in a year. Maybe even this one. See which one has the worst ratio at the time. Actually, it does look like it is this one. Its production isn't higher than... that one's also not higher, but I think all the others were, and this one's production is actually lower, so we'll just revoke that one come a year. Anyway, we want to go look at what of these guys have we got. We've got Spy Network Guy, he's pretty good. I think we'll stick with Spy Network Guy. And we've got a Morale of Armies guy. So I think we'll pick him. Actually, there's something to be said for maybe going for the level 2 over the level 1. We've got the money. We might as well spend it. Now that I think about it. So we wasted a little bit of money hiring level 1 guy, but you'll forgive me. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Spend down our manpower. That's really something I hadn't paid attention to before. Apparently, we're able to build cannons straight away. I'm able to build the final tech cannons straight away. Okay, here is another upside to the Ghost Custom Nation exploit that I had not realized earlier. I mean, starting with all this land and starting with these stupendous ideas is a pretty good one, but being able to get cannons straight away, and the final tech cannons, is also pretty damn strong. They're just going to rip through enemy units at this level. So at this level, how many cannons we need per stack? I think 4 is the magic number. Check out our unhappiness. We've got a couple of these rebel factions growing, but it'll get better as we convert more and more people. We should check out if a year has passed so we can go revoke this. Try and get them back under 80. Disaster should stop happening. Brilliant! Things could not be going well, or more well. We can get our first claim. So, I'll work my way down the coast. So, you Qin. Then that one, then that one. Whilst here, hello Beijing, you will be mine. Now the aim is to try and delay our own personal coring until we get to this, our core cost reduction, as much as possible, but we are going to have to go core Beijing and Nanjing, which is kind of a little bit okay because of the core cost cap. Once you get over 30 development, it doesn't cost you any more to core it than as if it had 30 development. See, base development cost 10, development 30, even though it clearly has 33 development here. So it's not... It could be better if we could save it till later, but we might as well do it early. And these ones, we're not actually going to core, we're going to release the underlying nations here to use to prestige farm to then keep vassals happy. I intend to go make a nice big Luang Parabang out of Dai Viet. So one more claim on Ming, and then we can start fabricating on there and here for what will be our first vassal. There's our first army. You know what? We might as well make that a template, because we're probably going to be using that template for a while. We got to wait for some more manpower, but our money is just insane. Completely bananas. What we could do is start building some boats. Eventually what we're going to want to do is try and push more and more of that trade up, and quite possibly also direct trade out of Mexico across to here. So one day we might want that to happen, and so what we'll do is we'll build a ship, and then we'll see if it's profitable, and then whether we could build some more. Certainly got a fair sailor income. We gain almost enough for a whole ship each month, or at least one of the small ships. The only sad thing is that we don't get to see our name, so we don't get to know how big and powerful we are based on our name size. On the other hand, you could just sort of think of us as a plague spreading across the land. The thing that's so horrible, you know, we are he who must not be named, but for a country. No, I'll take the money at the moment. Prestige will be easy to find once we've set up these prestige farms. I personally would like to get rid of the piggies first, and maybe, just maybe, I should go look at any of these that are extremely unhappy, and maybe the 4s or worse will click the button for. Which is going to hurt our income a little, but I think it'll be okay. So let's see how many of these this deals with. Yeah, it deals with a couple. And the rest hopefully will just convert away. These conversions go pretty damn quick with our anti-Christian edict and enforcing our heritage. That is quite a strong start for conversion speed. You made any more friends? None that matter. Now, one of the other changes this patch, aside from the fort changes, which is why we had so many bloody forts, is the way that the distance multiplier works. The distance multiplier is now a lot weaker than it used to be, so getting claims shouldn't take anywhere near as long as it used to, which is nice. It's still nowhere near as quick as it was back in 1.16, or at least before they started patching, like base 1.16, 1.16.0, or whatever the base patch for that was. But it will be a big improvement on the last patch. Now, profit. Wow. Was that Hang Zhao? Oh. Really, I would have thought that Canton would be more... Yeah, we already control 100% of Hang Zhao. It doesn't do anything. That's not useful. So either Canton or Beijing. Also, it's a bit annoying that they're sucking that to there. Let's see if that does what we think it does. 0.2 or 0.271 becomes... no, I didn't see a change. There we go. 0.275, so 0.03. He kind of only doesn't pay for himself. But you know what? That's fine. We're rolling in money. We might as well have the ships. It will help us do any coastal sieges against Korea and whatnot that we need to do. What's our naval force limit look like, by the way? Yeah, we can afford a lot more ships. Oh, we can get that second Ming claim. So it was Nanjing. Don't need that anymore. We can get our second Korea claim, Gyeongsong. Very good. And now we can work on Luang Nmatha. I'll want one more claim against Korea, I think, and then we'll call it a day for that. And then we'll work on our first wave of Dai Viet. Now, who's still unhappy? Mergen. Sort by name, find Mergen. See if we can't fix Mergen. Oh, I should have turned off my Steam notifications. Let's fix that. Offline. Done. Okay, so that will inflame the Mergen, the Hyexi separatists for the moment, but then when they go away that will be fine. We've got a whole lot of ones in Yeren though. We might want to see, we'll just keep an eye on that, whether it becomes a problem. Now, one lovely thing about having both our capital and our capital in a farmland, in a relatively low development province, is that we get a lot of cost minimization here. Capital city, minus 50, burghers, minus 10, farmlands, minus 5. So we can afford to do a lot of this in a couple of years when the Renaissance happens, and force the Renaissance to occur over here relatively cheaply. Speed up, because until our truce with our Supreme Overlord is up, there's nothing worth doing, aside from building up our army a bit more when the time comes, as in when we've got the manpower to do so. Oh, can we take our first tech? We can, and so we shall. Might as well take them while we're not paying extra because of not having the Renaissance. Now we can go get the one that we wanted here. Then convert him over to doing Vietnam. Now let's look at where the unhappiness is. We've got some in nowhere there. So all of these are up here from the looks of it. So maybe I'll go say everyone that's also got these ones will do. And we'll concentrate our missionary work up here for the moment. While we've, you know, gotten rid of the unrest due to having... by raising the autonomy, we might as well take advantage of that. Now, we can re-elect our guy. We might as well do, because we've got so much Republican tradition coming in. Give it a couple more secs and we'll be able to get this. And now look at our leader. Oh, he's probably going to die soon, but other than that, it's alright. We can let them gain some. What I should have done is actually, if you get it back under 70, this event, I think, doesn't occur. So I should have revoked some land to get them under 70. I might have to deal with the same one from the merchant guilds. In the meantime, I can ask them for money, and good god, that was a lot of money. So do I lose a stability, or do I let them have 10 influence? If I let them have 10 influence, I could just take away one bit of land. Then we go find one little bit of land to take away from them. Something like this, maybe? And then they're not a problem. Then we just wait until... Well, actually I might as well leave it with them until it ticks up a bit and then revoke it again later, mightn't I? So we'll do this, and then when it ticks up to like 50%, we'll revoke it. We can get that next claim against Korea. Nyombyong. Very good. And now I want these claims. Now what I can also do... Well, I can't do it yet. I don't think I can do it yet because... Yeah, I'm a subject nation, so I can't release subjects, but what I'm going to do is want to release Kazakh, sorry, and then go eat Uzbek. Now we've got enough manpower, we can go make one of our stacks. So, yeah. Yeah. We might as well move that stack across towards where Champa are going to exist. None of these are still particularly good, except maybe make a fleet. But not really, because our boats aren't actually terribly much paying for themselves, are they? Let's see. Stay still. Okay, stay still over there. Go, protect trade in Canton. Technically they think they make a profit. Okay, we'll build some more. What was it? Create a proper fleet. And then we look at our force limit and we say our force limit was 30, so I can build like 20 more. Let's see how that goes for the moment. Hello, tech. And then the Renaissance is going to happen and it's going to be time to start spending our admin on forcing the Renaissance to occur here. After we've cored Beijing and Nanjing. As the following vassals, blank, because we got no name. Just keep an eye on that. Missionary is nearly done. Work our way up here. Now, when does this piece come due? Technically, I should have had my army on low maintenance and saving some money, but we're just making so much money that it's not a necessary action. There goes our truce. There goes the Renaissance. We call back here. We say, yo, I would like my freedom. I have to send him an insult first. That at least got rid of the how much they love us one. So ready, steady, cook. Ouch. Might as well wait a year and a bit for that to come back. Our Republican tradition, that is. Put our leader there. They've honoured their alliance. We'll wait to see if they try and get access. In the meantime, get our first claim here, so Song La. Maybe? Yeah, we've got to do Song La, because that's the only one that will be adjacent to our vassal. And in the meantime, we go back to fabricating on Korea. So, they don't have the new tech yet. Smush. Wow, they think their boats can beat me. They actually probably can. Run away. Go home at war. Protect trade in Canton. There we go. Now, 4 artillery does the maximum siege bonus here. We can move off all our infantry. I suppose I could go ask Vietnam to let me move across them, and they might let me do that. Thank you. I'll go try and destroy Champa. Oh, and I'm a great power. Unsurprising, really, because we have far and away the most development and we're still on time for tech. Go back to fabricating here. Hello. Oh, so we've got a new guy, and when the question then becomes what kind of points do we want? The first thing I want is an admin idea group, so we go... I wish you could see their age here as well. Ugh, he's so old already. Oh well, it is what it is. Speed back up. At least got a nice trait. Maybe speed 5 is a bit much. Speed 4. Oh wow. That is amazing. I love this. This is new and amazing. Your fleets don't automatically try and regroup if they've... Yes! That is brilliant. Wow. Who? Have I got a better guy to pick from? Not at the moment. And I don't need the prestige. What I am willing to do is go crush that. If you think you can win that, you're welcome to try. I think that's my battle to win. Thank you. Go protect trade in Canton. We got the capital. Move down. Go up to a full 25. Yoink. Now, wait till the start of the month. Have a look at... Champa's not going to be willing to peace out yet, and he won't be willing to let us eat him until we have gotten Champa out. So there's no sense doing anything yet. So once that siege finishes, we'll we'll be good. Well, but what do you know, I've let this episode run long. So, this episode we have sat and we've gorged ourselves on our income. We have prepared for our freedom war and for our subsequent war against Ming. And then to threaten Luan Parabang and to go to war with Korea. I hope you've enjoyed watching and that you'll join us again soon.